Hello and welcome back to the latest jewelry haul. I have lost track of what number I'm on, but here we are anyways. I've been hitting up the antique stores again, even though the last time I did that I totally overpaid, and I probably did again, but here we are regardless. I quit my job, so I've had some time off to go shopping. And unfortunately, I've decided to go back to the job. I am returning. The owner wants me back, so I'm going to give it another try. We'll see how it goes. It's under new management, so maybe it will work out better this time. Please ignore the meowing cat that is outside of my bedroom door. I gave the cat some wet food to distract them so I could do the video, and it's not working, apparently. So this first thing is not actually jewelry. I bought a CD at an antique store, which feels very dystopian to do, but I couldn't pass up this Britney Spears CD. Only $4. It's practically brand new. The CD itself is in my car. It's now my car CD. I get to rock out to Britney Spears all the time now. So, best $4 I've ever spent. I've never been so happy in my life to put a CD in my car. Very excited for that. Our first piece of jewelry is this American flag. I paid $2 for it. And I don't have any patriotic pins, and I like them. So, I picked this one out. They had several flag pins. I did like them, but this one, of course, is rhinestones. And it's so sparkly, and it's in great shape. And no idea the age of it. I think it's a little bit on the older side. It doesn't look too modern to me, but the way it shines, couldn't pass it up. Next up, we have these seahorse earrings. These are from Western Germany. They're very lightweight. I have a thing for seahorses. My bathroom is a beach theme, and I just love the seahorses. They're almost like mythical creatures to me. They're like, how are these an actual animal? And I cannot find anything like this online. The closest I came to had a blue background instead of a black background, and they were rectangles instead of this oval shape. I was hoping to find maybe a matching necklace to go with them, but I was not successful. These were also $2. Probably overpaid a little bit for these, but I am perfectly okay with that. Next up, I have some tie clips, and I really don't typically buy men's jewelry. It's not something that I like, but this is a bag of 4 clips, and I paid $3 for them. I have some religious praying hands. This one is not marked. This one looks like it's from a business or something. It has a W and a 75 on it. This one is marked. I cannot read the marking. My eyesight has gone to crap. It starts with an N. It's not Napier, I don't think, but I have no idea what that marking is. And then there's this really simple one with a little kind of moon cutout. And a little diamond cut star. This is like very atomic mid-century modern style. This one is a swank. And the reason that I purchased the bag is for this one, of course. I love the Morpho butterfly jewelry. I have a pair of earrings, and I am willing to expand on this particular collection. It's just so pretty. And staying on theme for tie clips, I actually bought another one. This one was $3. It is mother of pearl with fishies on it. Not signed, not marked at all, but I love mother of pearl jewelry, and fish are cute. I also like vintage fish jewelry. Probably a little expensive for what it is, especially since it's men's jewelry, which I don't typically buy. But it's pretty. Look at it shine. I love that mother of pearl shine. Up next, we have a classic prom necklace. Only $2, not missing any of the rhinestones. This one is gold tone, and I typically don't see these in gold tone, so I thought that was interesting. I do like the prom necklaces. They're just very sparkly. And this one in particular is like super sparkly. It's very clean and well maintained. $2 on this necklace as well. This next item is probably my favorite in this bunch. These are from an antique store that I don't go to very often. They really don't have a whole lot of jewelry there. They do have a lot of CDs though. I'll probably go back for more CDs. But I'm going to go ahead and put this on. This is a bracelet. I'm going to put it on so you can see it. And it does barely fit me. It's actually too small. Like, this isn't going anywhere. I can't even turn it around. It's very, very tight on me. I think this is called diachroic glass, where they fuse these like foil things onto pieces of glass. And the camera really is not doing it justice, but it is absolutely beautiful. It is such an electric blue color with little hints of purple, and I am obsessed. I love this. I bet it will fit better on my left wrist. I don't even like diachroic glass very much. It's not a style that I'm into, but the electric blue is just so pretty. And this bracelet was only $2. That is a steal. I would have paid up to $5 for that, honestly. That's how much I really like it. The last item from this store, I paid up for this. It was not cheap. It is a bracelet and earring combo. The Alpaca Mexico jewelry with the inlaid shell. Here are the earrings. And here is the bracelet. And I have another bracelet like this one. I think it might have a tulip on it, but I love the inlay shell jewelry. It doesn't have to be the Mexican jewelry. It can be any shell inlay. Unfortunately, these bracelets do not like me, and I can't really wear them. They just don't fit well, and I'm so afraid of them falling off of me. I wouldn't be able to wear it in public without fear of it just flinging off of my arm. I was thinking about maybe taking it to a jeweler and getting a safety chain attached to it. I don't know if that would affect the value of the piece at all if I modified it. There is some cracking in the enamel here on the very bottom, and also on one of the earrings there is a crack in the enamel here. And I paid $10 for this set. Honestly, I could probably, if I was going to resell this, I would probably ask $25 for it. So $10 is a good deal. I will not be selling it. I really like this style of jewelry. And that concludes the haul from the first store. And then yesterday, school was canceled because of weather. And my daughter and I went up to my favorite antique store. My absolute favorite store. And I went totally bananas. I found these Avon earrings, and these were actually there the last time I was there, which was over a year ago, I'm pretty sure. And I passed them up because I thought they were ugly. And there is a bracelet that matches these. And I know I've seen it somewhere. I don't know if it was at that antique store or maybe a different store, but I passed it up because, again, I thought it was ugly. So now I'm going to be on the lookout for the matching bracelet. It's kind of like a treasure hunt game when you're trying to put pieces together. Part of the fun of collecting vintage jewelry. So I got these for $1. This is also an Avon pin, and there was one of these on the $5 rack that I passed up. I look at it every time I go there, but I can't justify paying $5 for just an Avon pin. And I ended up finding this in the dollar bin, and you bet I snatched it up. I don't even know what kind of a flower this is, but I do like the design. I've been eyeballing this pin for a long time, and I found it for cheaper, and I am so happy with this find. Next up, we have this set. These are plastic flowers. I feel like this is a child's necklace because of how small it is, but I like to wear smaller jewelry, so this is just right for me. And as you can see, it was $15, but it was half off, so I only paid about $7 for it. And I I don't like the bib style jewelry from the 2010s, if you remember that awful gaudy fashion trend back then. But the vintage ones, they just seem a little more dainty, a little more girly, a little less gaudy, more feminine, less chunky, if you can believe that. I do consider this less chunky. And these are clip-on earrings. Nothing is marked on these. It's not signed or anything, but since this is riveted and it's a little bit older jewelry, I would say maybe 60s. I would put this maybe in the 60s era. Probably paid a little too much for them, not going to lie. But I like it. Next up, I absolutely did not have to buy this. It is yet another Koro necklace. I have several Koro styled necklaces just like this one. But I particularly wanted this one because these tiny little rhinestones here are the ones that match the bracelet that I repaired. I'll see if I can find a picture of that so you can see what I'm talking about. I don't think it's going to match this very well, but the rhinestones are the same colors at least. Very sparkly, as you can see, the Aurora Borealis stones. I just really love the style. And it has the Koro hang tag on it. It's not signed, but this hang tag signifies that it is made by Koro. They have a lot of different styles of hang tags, but it all traces back to the Koro company. Oh, it is signed. Look at that. So, yeah, this hang tag is part of the Koro brand. I really like this brand. I buy it often. Every time I see it, I would say that I am buying the Koro stuff. I really prefer the thermoset jewelry. Oh, I paid $4 for that. It was $8 on sale, 50% off, so I paid $4 for it. And like I said, I really like the Koro style and thermoset jewelry. This is Moonglow. I absolutely love Moonglow. So this is missing 2 pearls on it. One here and one here. I have one of those pearls still. Like, I have it in the bag. But that's an easy fix. It is a little bit dirty and needs cleaned up. I don't see yellow Moonglow very often, so I absolutely had to snatch it up. It is not marked, but it does have this hang tag. And I don't think this is a Koro hang tag. It just looks a little cheap to me. I think it's a copycat. Here is the actual Koro hang tag next to this one. It's just a little bit different, so I don't think this was made by Koro, but it was definitely made to mimic the Koro style. And since this isn't an open back, that also tells me that it's probably not made by Koro, because typically their thermoset stuff is opened in the back. But it's very unusual. It was only $5, and absolutely had to pick it up. It's the first thing that I grabbed off of the rack that I'm like, oh, yep, that's coming home with me. Probably not something that I would wear just because I don't wear yellow jewelry, but I'm really excited to get this cleaned up and shining really nicely. And I will be gluing in some replacement pearls with it too. Next up, I have this set. It is a bracelet with earrings, and this is Sarah Coventry. If this wasn't Sarah Coventry, I probably would not have bought it. It was $6, but it was half off, so I only paid $3 for it. And I'm not sure if it comes with a necklace or not, but I will be on the lookout for matching pieces. And it says right here, Sarah Coventry. I'm going to put this one on and see how big this one is on me. It looks small, but I feel like it's going to be too big on me. It does have quite the dangle on it. I will have to push it up to like the middle of my forearm for it to really fit well. I really like the plastic roses though, that style similar to that. I really like the way that that looks. I have multiple pins and earrings and stuff that kind of go along with this theme. And the earrings that match, these are kind of dirty and in need of some cleaning up, that's for sure. And the last thing that I got got it out of the $10 case. And I love that $10 case. There, I could have spent $100. I really could have in that one case alone. It's just so pretty. They had some pins there that was like a cat with a fishbowl, and I love it, but I'm not paying $10 for it because it's like Avon or 1928 brand. But the one thing that I did have to get out of the $10 case is this Petoskey stone turtle. The Petoskey is cracked, as you can see, but I think that's just part of the stone. I don't think it broke. I think that was just part of the stone. I've been to Petoskey, Michigan before. I have a whole box of Petoskey stones that I need to polish up and turn into jewelry one of these days. But I do love the turtle jewelry, as you probably know if you watched my last jewelry haul video. And I don't have a whole lot of pieces that have actual stone in them, so I paid up for it, $10 for this guy. The metal is pretty cheap, it's like pop metal, but the stone looks really nice. And yeah, that was what I got at the antique stores.